anticipated return since Cats. Ian Waite's here. Hello, baby.
Oh, it's so nice to be back.
Lovely to see you. I've got a bit of a sweat on. It's quite nice.
Good.
We've got new tricks to show everybody.
Oh, yeah,
haven't
we've
you?
got lots of
you look
lovely
like Johnny
things.
from Dirty Dancing, by the way. I like that. OK, we've got so many couples to get through. Let's start with Frankie and Kevin. Winning waltz from them last week. This week, off to the jazz era, they've got a Charleston. How is it looking?
Well, it's looking really good, and last week was superb. Look, we've got lots of typical Charleston steps there, the whole crossover, and there's lots of acting going on at the moment, which is typical of Charleston because it's quite funny. There's funny... but here, I wanted to point out just the feet and ankles. Now, you know what? I like the girls to wear their shoes because it's my pet hate. If they don't wear their shoes, they can't get used to it.
And for
me, I think that Frankie sometimes is a little bit weak in the feet and ankles, so she's going to need to work on those. Like with the crossovers, she needs to swivel them and just make them stronger.
OK,
and I think she'll be superb. She's a brilliant girl, brilliant dancer.
OK, Stephen Oller, own manimal, he was very commanding in his tango last week.
Yes.
Are we going to see his cheeky side with a cha-cha-cha this week?
Yeah, I loved his dance last week. Very strong and masculine. This is a very different character of dance, cha-cha-cha. It's very light and cheeky. He's doing all right. He's a bit ploddy at the moment. What I'd like to see here, OK, is for him to straighten his knees so that he gets straight legs and also stretch his arms out a little bit more. Darcy did mention that he sometimes looks as though he's got his arms bent all the time. He needs to just stretch them out a little bit.
Because his guns are so huge.
His arms are so big, aren't they?
Right, lot of love for our next couple out there, Scott and Joanne. They might be, some people say, a bit challenged by the cha-cha-cha. I loved it. They are doing the tango this week.
Do you know what? What I love about Scott is he gives it 100%. And that you could see that last week, and here is no exception. I do like his pout there. It's
Look at that! Check
brilliant.
That face out.
I've never seen a pout like that.
He's not letting it go.
Well, I don't know.
Since
Nemo or something. I don't know. But what I want to emphasise here, I want to go in with the legs here. OK, so what he needs to do is he needs to get down in the knees so that in tango you're always low. Sometimes he goes up a little bit and his legs are too straight and then he looks a little bit wooden. Just needs to stay
lower down.
In a lower
He's
leg.
Here. You can tell him that in person.
Exactly, I will.
Pixie and Trent now. Trent, who Mr Pie and Mash and lots of other people on the Twitter machine reckon is your little brother.
Yeah, he certainly looks like me. Maybe he's my long-lost son.
That would be a thing, wouldn't it?
I'm old enough.
Anyway, they're doing the waltz this week. How are they looking?
Yeah, I think Trent... Look, you see Trent smiling his head off because he's looks like the cat that's got the cream. Because she is fantastic. I love what she gives to the table. She's got great arms. She's going to be really good. What I do want her to do is... I'd like her to create a little bit... Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, the wand's back.
Oh, the wand. So I want her to create that vase shape, you know, that we talk about. A big, round, circular top, and then it closes in towards the centre, and then her head is going to be the flower.
The flower in the vase.
But just for me... from weight, it's an 8.
Oh, go Pixie. It's not even the real show. OK, now, Greg and Aliona, I do love this chap. This week, he had a bit of a sticky start maybe last week, but this week he's doing a Charleston, and surprisingly enough, he's very good at it.
Do you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. He's nowhere near as bad as we assumed he'd be. But
I know, that's the thing with this show, isn't it?
We assumed he'd be bad at this dance, but he's up on the balls of his feet.
Come on, Greg.
He's swivelling his feet. He's pointing his toes.
He's
very light. I think he's doing a really good job here. I think it could be a shock to a lot of people.
Go on, Gregory.
Yeah.
He's going to surprise us all.
Good.
Sinetra and Brendan, in the ballroom last week. This week, she's doing Latin. Is she a natural?
Well, no, not in this dance, not yet. But to be fair, this is their first day's training. What I would say is that she's got to start straightening those legs. And here, we'll stop it here and I'll highlight it. This area here, down here, you see she's got turned-in feet there. We never want to see that. If you're stepping across into a checking action, you want to turn your foot out all the time. It's an easier way to stop your body from going in a direction and coming back again.
OK, but sort of first day, so she's just mapping it through. Caroline and Pasha, we're talking about a tango there. Was flawless last week. How good is this tango, Mr.
Well,
Waite?
I loved Caroline last week, and I nicknamed her Caroline Thwack because she was whacking that cha-cha-cha out. And this is no exception. Tango's great. It's a great character for her. The only thing I would say is posture. She's kind of in the wrong place there. If I can just demonstrate with you.
Feel
She's
free.
very straight up. And what I need to do is point that foot, keep your knees bent, lift that hip up. And what that does is it gets the girl over onto that side of my... So then I've got a clear way. You can see over my shoulder.
I can see got a lovely view.
Do you see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
So that she's not straight in front of him.
Okay, there we go. Can I turn around again? Can I turn around again? All right, we'll see him again in a minute. Ian Waite, it's so good to have you back. So happy to have you back. See you in a minute, honey.